That makes no sense. What is going on, gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have something exciting for all you base and premium model homies out there. So we all know that the base model and the premium model have some pretty dog looking daytime running lights. That's no secret. But if you're lucky and you have a limited model, then you have the DRL LED sea light running lights, whatever they're called. Okay, today we have a package from our sponsor, Last Fit Auto Lighting. So shout out to Last Fit Auto Lighting again for sponsoring today's video. Thanks to them, we will be able to show you guys what you can do to fix your daytime running lights. So we are using Gary's car today. He's got a 22 premium model, fits the needs, and he's been wanting to switch up the headlights since before he even got the car. So we're gonna get that done today. This is what Last Fit so kindly sent us. Switchback bulbs, or I don't even know if you can technically call them bulbs, but switchback replacements for your OEM light bulb. They're called the T3 switchback model, I believe. I'm going to throw that up on the screen. You guys can get a set for yourself. I'll throw the link down in the description below. Make sure you use my code RICECAKES, all caps. Get 15% off your order. So we're gonna do this side and we'll show you. All right, so we're just gonna do the driver's side real quick. Take it out, blah, 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 so we can show a comparison before we actually do the whole thing. So if you have a skinny hand, you can fit your hand right through the battery side. Let's go.
You're crazy. What the f, bro? I can't even stick my hand, bro. I cannot even stick my hand through that, bro.
Skinny gang.
See his fat fingers? There's no way, bro.
Hey, we got our pros and our cons. When I need something else, Gary's got it, I don't.
So people who can't do it, they gotta take, what, the battery out?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
But it's not that hard. Like, it's better than taking the bumper off low key, because you can just unscrew these two and just kind of, you know. Alright, so we have it out. This is what it looks like. Luckily, it helps a lot because it's kind of connected to an extender, so you don't have to stick your hand actually to reach the headlight. So you guys can see this is actually the OEM halogen bulb. It's what also creates that weird amber look when your car is off and has no, nothing is on. So we're gonna take this out, just like that. And this is the bulb. So after you remove the OEM bulb, all you have to do is take the new one, plug it in, and that's it. So before we put everything back together, we're actually gonna test it to make sure it works the right way. Oh damn, it's bright as f. Oh yeah? Look at that. Oh, it's very bright, man. Oh my god, it's blinding me actually. Great. Alright, let's try the DRL function. Ooh, man, that's gonna look good when it goes in, baby. You guys can see that. I'm shooting this in 4K, so make sure you switch it to 4K to get a good actual view of the quality. But it's actually very blinding right now outside of the thing, but we're gonna put it in. Let's take a look. It's good. Yes,
this is just the old one. It's just like a little...
Yeah, just a little halogen bulb, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me a flathead?
Yeah. So if you have beefy fingers, good luck. But if you don't, you should be able to just, thank you, should be able to just wriggle your way, match up the notches, and then, yep, twist it back so that it's on tight. Boom, baby, all done. A span of 5 minutes.
That was crazy.
So let's do a quick comparison.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
On the passenger side, we still have the OEM bulb from factory. And this is what most of you base and premium buddies are gonna have. The headlight itself doesn't look ugly, but the one bulb can make a big difference. So let's jump over to the driver's side, which we have switched out. And look at that. Looks just like the limited model, or very close to it at least. Definitely big upgrade to the front end. These little subtle details make a big difference. So with the hazards on, you guys can compare it. I'm just gonna hold it here for a second so you guys can really look at both sides. So when your car is on, when you're doing the turn signal, it'll still have the white portion that's lit up and stays lit while the turn signal is on. To be able to reach on the passenger side better, we took out the duct that goes into your intake. Just a bit of reach back here. Oh wait.
Oh, you get it?
I can reach all the way under.
Oh shit.
Way easier. Yeah, I'm dumb. Let's try to squeeze through the tiny ass hole when I could just stick my whole hand under. Alright, learn from my mistakes. So you can actually just take off the intake duct. It's like 2 pop clips, 1, 2, you lift it out, and then you can stick your whole arm under to be able to reach this instead of taking off your bumpers. So same thing, we're gonna take off the bulb. We got the new one. Plug that baby in. And we're gonna make sure it works before we plug it back in. Thank you, Gary. I think I put it on backwards, so it does make a difference which way you put it, which is why it's important to test before you actually do it. Okay, that should be good now. All right, it works. Just to make sure that everything works properly, we're also gonna test the hazards real quick. Oh yeah, that brightest. I'm blinded. Oh, God, man, what do you think, Gary?
The LED stays on. Oh yeah, that's super bright.
Yeah.
That's
Woo! All right. So we're gonna throw this back in. Same thing, we're gonna be reaching under and around and look for the hole. Wiggle that baby back in there and twist it tight, and we are done.
Voila.
Slap the intake duct back on, put the pop clips back on, and that is job done. All done. So now let's show you guys what it looks like fully on and complete. So this is literally a 10-minute job, 5-minute if you're really good with it, but either way it's really quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is fully on, guys. They just straight up look like sea lights almost. Actually pretty much, yeah. LED sea lights.
They're side by side.
No, yeah, but if you're looking at it by itself, no way.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing a double take. So, what do you think, Gary?
Oh, it was super fire. It's honestly probably the best mod. It makes your car look a lot better.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it a long time ago, but I never bought it.
This makes a big difference. Like Gary said, not a super expensive mod.
Just makes it look like you have a limited when you don't.
Yeah,
man. Limited price.
Yeah. I think they're around $60, guys. But if you use my code, BrightSkicks, you get 15% off. So make sure you go to the link down in the description below to get yourself a set of these, because they do make a very big difference for a very low price on your car. And you're gonna be making people take double takes like, hey, is that the limited model? You don't know. So we actually have a limited model to be able to compare these two so you guys have a good comparison. My car is over here, and I do have the limited model that comes with the sea lights naturally, so you guys can get a good comparison. You guys can see the e-brake is up. When the e-brake is up, I think it does dim it a little bit, at least for the limited model. I don't think it does for the switchbacks. But this is it during the day. We'll come back out when it's nighttime to show you. Very, very bright, guys. They pretty much look the same. If anything, the switchbacks are actually a little brighter right now. Limited And now we're gonna compare it to the upgraded switchbacks. Very, very bright, dude. Extremely bright. So this is the nighttime, guys. We have the DRL function on only on both cars for you guys to compare. So on the limited model, when you have the e-brake up, it does dim the DRLs a little bit. So when you put it down, it actually is a little bit brighter than that. But this is definitely a good comparison for you guys. You guys can see on the bulbs that we switched on Gary's car today. Extremely bright. These are DRLs on his car only. Oh my gosh, you guys see how bright that is? Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, see, it still stays white when it's blinking. It does, bro. So we have both of them on for comparison. You guys can see that even though it's switching from the amber to the back to the white, it still shows the white. The white kind of stays on for both. Very nice, very nice. What do you think, Gary?
Super nice.
Super nice, yeah.
It just looks a subtle mod. It makes the car look better, you know? It
I
doesn't
agree.
look as cheap. And then you know, you get free fake sea lights without paying for the
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for the limited.
No facts. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks again to Last Fit Auto Lighting for sponsoring today's video and hooking us up with these switchback LEDs. So if you guys want to grab a set of these for yourself, like I said, make sure you hit the link down in the description below. Use my code RICECAKES, all capitals, to get 15% off your order. These are really relatively inexpensive anyway, so they're definitely a good option to add to your WRX to spice things up a little bit. So until next time, we will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Did I even hit record? Okay. Sometimes I